Hey guys, so I know I said I would do a video last week and upload it, but I kind of didn't end up going down to my friend's because he had some plans that came up, so I don't know when I'm doing that video. But I promise you that it is coming, hopefully soon. But this video I wanted to talk about something kind of close to me, kind of not. I've been seeing on Facebook recently that Gran Canaria Pride started, which kind of gave me the idea to do this video. It's basically, it's basically about Pride. So, it's all about like how, I'm not going to go into detail about how Pride started and everything, because I can't remember off the top of my head. But, it basically started so LGBT people can actually get equal rights, have and basically just be supported the same way straight people can. It's just a big. It's basically just a big. It used to be more of like a protest and everything back in the day, but it's now more of a celebration, which it's defeated its original purpose, but it's kind of gotten to the point where people forget where the pride idea came from. So, but I'm not really going to touch on where it came from or anything that. I'm just going to basically, if you haven't been to a Pride, I'll tell you what it's like. I can't really say much because I've only ever been to two. Well, yeah, two. I'm not going to class the first one. I was there for 5 minutes because I didn't like it because it was boring. But so the first one I went to was the one in my hometown of Derby. If you don't know where Derby is, it's basically in England. If you watch my videos and you're not from the UK, it's in England, basically bang in the middle of England. It's just north of Birmingham, which I've only recently started saying that's where it is. Quite recently, because I never knew how to describe where it was. All I used to say is just it's in the East Midlands, and so basically it's about half an hour drive from Birmingham, half an hour, 45 minutes max drive from Birmingham. And so basically that was my first Pride back in 2015. I met some very great people. I made new friends from it. I saw old friends. I've seen family there. And it's just great. I met like people that I wouldn't think were gay. It's like people that don't look gay. I've met new lesbian people, and then I've met more bisexual people. I met a lot more gays. That's pretty much what my friendship group is made out of. It's like lesbian, gays, bisexuals. And I also went with a transgender friend of mine, who I don't really speak too much anymore. But she is. I think she's my only transgender friend that I've actually spoken to for more than 10 minutes. She did move in with me, but she moved out, and she had problems afterwards. Um, and I even met like people from different cultures. So I met a Muslim who's gay. I met a couple of Muslims who are gay. I met different cultures like Christians that were gay. And it was nice to see that they were there celebrating who they are and what the LGBT community stands for. That was the year I met Reggie Yates, and if you watch, or if you go on YouTube or somewhere, the Muslim the transgender person on his first episode of Extreme UK, Reggie Yates is. So the episode's called Reggie Yates Extreme UK, Gay and Under Attack, and basically that gives a bit more of an insight. And the transgender one is from the city or town. I don't know if it's a city, but it's called Burton. It's about half an hour away. on the bus, and then and then she invited Reggie to Derby Pride, and then he invited the Muslim he was like focusing on as well. So he was like on transgender and focusing on a Muslim, a gay Muslim. So I met that gay Muslim. We actually became friends. We don't really talk much, but we kind of talk sometimes. But other than that, it was fine. So yeah, I met Reggie Yates. He was fine. I'm actually on that episode, not talking. You just see me looking like a mong and running, but that's kind of not it. And then last year I went to Nottingham Pride, which is the next big city tour to Derby. So the East Midlands is basically surrounded by I think it's about 4 major cities, 3-4 major cities. It's Derby, Nottingham, Leicester, and I don't know if there's another one. I'm not sure, but they're the 3 main ones. So I went to Nottingham Pride last year, just after my 18th birthday, and I literally had one of the best times of my life. It was fun. I went with my best friend. I have a lesbian best friend, a gay best friend, a bi best friend. I would say a trans best friend, but she's not really my best friend anymore, just a friend. So I have friends of different sexualities. I went with my lesbian best friend last year. It was her first Pride. She loved it. She wants to go again, and she basically said she felt at home as well. Surrounded by other LGBT people and people who were basically supporting the LGBT people there. We were in the march. We marched from the city centre, not far from the train station, all the way to where the Pride was held. It was a smallish space where the Pride was held, but it was good. Just walking around, seeing different things, seeing different people, different flags. It's like mine. I've got a Pride flag right there. That's the gay Pride flag. There were quite a few different flags, and so basically it was a nice setting, and it's a good place to go if you want a day out. Go to a Pride. If you fully support gays, if you are gay, lesbian, bi, trans, whatever, go to a Pride. Even if you're not out, at a Pride, it's so homely. It's very eccentric as well, but nobody will care if you're not out. As long as you're having a good time, that's all that matters. As long as you feel accepted and feel that you're not being threatened in any other way, and as long as you feel safe, basically, if that's all right, then just go. If you don't want anyone to find out, then well, it's up to you if you go or not, but I'd recommend going. And then this year I'm hoping to go to 3 Prides. So this year I'm hoping to go to London Pride, which is on the I think it goes from the end of June to the start of July. It's a really long 2-week kind of thing, but the main Pride event I think is either on the 7th or 8th of July. That's when the marches and the parade and march and all the festivities and everything are. And then so that's London Pride. I haven't been, but I've heard it's amazing. And then Newcastle Pride as well. I've got quite a few friends up north. Well, that's pretty much where it is from here. It could be down south from where you live or whatever. But to me, it's north. I've got quite a few friends up there who will be going. I've got a few friends from down south who will be going up to Newcastle Pride. I've also got friends from all over. I have gay friends all over the country, so that it will be I think they'll be going as well. So it'll be big, I think. And then I'm going to Nottingham Pride again, which is the Saturday after my 19th birthday. So my birthday's on the Tuesday, so the Saturday will be, okay, so 29th of July, I think, working it out on the top of my head. That's when Nottingham Pride will be, so I'm hoping it'll be as good as last year. I'm hoping there is a Derby Pride this year. There wasn't one last year due to funding, but apparently we managed to raise enough funding for it to happen again this year. But I've not seen anything advertised about it, where it usually does start getting advertised around this time of year, sorry. And I haven't seen anything advertised about it, and so I'm not sure if it is actually happening or not. I'll probably let you know and do a video about that closer. But what I'm going to do about the videos when I go down to London Pride, when I go up to Newcastle, when I go over to Nottingham, I'm gonna, like, I wouldn't say vlog, but it'll be kind of like a vlog of how the day is, what it's like, and what's happening there, basically. So that's going to be something I'm going to do, and I'm looking forward to doing that for everyone, and hoping to have a good time as well. I can legally drink over here, so if you're not from Europe, the drinking age is 18, not 21, which is good for some people. So like in America it's 21 in some states. It's different ages all across the world, but in England it's 18, so I can legally drink. So that is what I will be doing, getting drunk. So yeah, that's basically it for the video. Just be yourself. If you're scared of coming out, or if you have a coming out story you want to tell, or want to recommend a pride to go to, just leave a comment below and I will try and get back to you about it. Also, don't forget to comment. I've just said comment, but be free to leave more than one. Feel free, and subscribe to to my channel. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, add me on Snapchat, and add me on Facebook. I'll try and leave the links below, whatever. But that's pretty much it for the video, and I'll try and do one next week. I just need to think of something to do. So thanks for watching, and have a good day, night, whatever.